Strike it lucky tonight, a jackpot of £3,000. Get away from it all with a holiday in a horse-drawn caravan. Or laze in luxury with his and hers dressing gowns. Or if the scene is more your style, win tickets for any concert of your choice. All these prizes waiting to be won tonight on Strike It Lucky. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Michael Barrymore.
Thank you. What? You what? What about? Wait. Hi, Joan.
Right.
Nice to meet you. And Jeff.
Hello, Michael.
Nice to meet you. And you married?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, and whereabouts you from?
Taunton.
Taunton? Yeah.
Somerset, yeah.
You haven't got a Taunton accent?
No, I haven't, no.
Where are you from originally?
From good old London, me.
Good old London.
Yeah. Brixton.
Brixton?
Brixton, yeah.
That's where you used to live?
That's right,
So you
yeah.
moved down there now, have you?
Yeah.
And I see, what do you do, Jeff?
Work for the MOD.
Ministry of Defence?
Ministry of Defence, yeah.
Ooh, what do you do?
Oh, just in stores.
In the stores?
Yeah,
So,
don't
what,
worry,
are you a civilian there?
Yeah, now I am, yeah.
Oh, what do you used to do?
I was in the army for 24 years, like.
24 years?
Yeah, and now
I
for
see.
the MOD now, yeah.
In the MOD? So what did you do when you were in the army?
I was in the infantry.
Infantry?
Yeah.
What rank?
A sergeant major.
Sergeant Major?
Sergeant major.
Yeah, Sergeant Major. Did you shout at them?
Yeah, a few times,
Yeah. What'd you say, Jeff?
Get a move on!
Frightened the life out of me there. Another voice came out. Right, Coach.
I was.
Oh, I see. What were you? A
In
whack?
the WIC, corporal.
A whack?
Rack.
Rack.
Rack?
A rack.
Rack.
What's a rack? Or a fanny? Some of them are called... No, some of them are called fannies, aren't they?
That was before
That was before?
it was called the racks. They used
Before they used to be called fannies. See? They did. They used to call them. Then they were called fannies. That was their actual. Eh?
F-A-N-Y.
Eh?
F-A-N-Y.
I know how to spell it, love. That's lovely. Well, lovely to see you. Have a nice night with us, Joan and Jeff. Relax and enjoy the show, all right? Hi, Claire. Nice to meet you. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Not too bad.
All right, and whereabouts are you from?
Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush?
Yep.
Yep. And... Oh, we got the whole of Shepherd's Bush with you tonight. And are you married?
Nope.
No.
No?
No, engaged.
Engaged, are you? I see.
We're waiting for the big day.
You're waiting for the big day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when do you reckon he's going to make this big day?
No idea.
No idea. When would you like to get married, Claire?
Soon, yeah.
You want to ask her now?
No.
It's up to you. I don't want to put any pressure on you or anything. All those millions of people out there saying, go on, ask her. I mean, how long have you been engaged?
4 years.
4 years. Now, come on, Mark, I think it's long enough. How long do you know before that?
About a week.
About a week before that. I see, when did you meet then?
At my sister's engagement party.
Yeah.
Your sister's engagement
Yeah.
party. Did they get married?
Yeah.
Oh, they did? Well,
Yeah.
they've got it sorted out, Mark. Hey? What did you say, Jeff? Just laughing. I see. And, you know, how much longer do you think, Mark, this is going to go on?
I don't know. Maybe another year.
Another year?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not going to do it today?
Nah.
Well, what if you get more than halfway across? Would you consider it then? If you get even further?
Well, if we get in the final, I might think about it.
Oh, all right. Well, don't know. Anybody can win, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. Any stories you can tell us that, apart from the fact you're not getting married?
We've got Tanya.
Yeah. We've got a little Tanya, little girl.
You got a little girl?
Yeah, Tanya, 17 months.
Danny.
So you got a little baby?
Yep.
Mark, don't you think... Don't you think it's about time you sorted your life out, son?
Yeah, I'm trying. I am.
You got little Tanya, have you?
Yeah.
So you're quite happy as you are, basically?
At the moment, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fine. That's OK. That's lovely. And any funny stories?
What about you painting with Steve?
Well,
Excuse me. Got a wasp just come in there. You trying to bring the ships in?
oh, yeah. No. No, I soaked my governor's house once.
You stayed at your governor's house
I
once?
soaked it.
You soaked it?
Yeah.
Why?
He had a back boiler and it blew up.
It blew up?
Yeah.
And how did that happen?
I don't know, it just blew up.
Well, you said you soaked it.
That's right. I had to go out and wash it.
You had to go and wash it?
Yep.
Well, you must have blown it up.
Nope.
Well, then, you just said, I said, is anything funny happened to you? You said, yeah, I blew my governor's house up.
No, I soaked my governor's
You said
house.
you soaked your governor's house, and you said the back boiler went, and then you said you didn't do it.
Well, I did blow it up, did I?
Well, no, you didn't blow it up. So
I
said
it
to you, has anything funny happened? You said, yeah, I soaked out my governor's house. And then when we started the story, you went, nah, I didn't do it. You backed out, like you backed out and not marrying her.
Coward, didn't I?
Coward.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, have a lovely evening with us, Claire. Mark, look after yourself.
Cheers.
And have a nice night, all right? Well done. Seema and Yagnish.
Correct.
Correct. Nice to see you. Seema and Yagnish, and whereabouts are you from?
Wormley.
Wormley, that's in Hertfordshire.
In Hertfordshire, yes.
Us.
Very well spoken, Yagnish, aren't you? And
I'm actually from Edinburgh before. I stayed in Edinburgh for about 16 years.
16 years?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, where were you from originally?
Originally from Uganda.
Uganda.
And my mum and dad are of Indian origin.
Of Indian origin?
It's quite a mix.
It's quite a mix, yes. So, were you brought up speaking English?
Yes, we were.
Yes.
Oh, you were? Well, what is the basic language then? What would you have taken?
Swahili.
Swahili?
In
Uganda.
East Africa, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So can you speak any Swahili?
It's very little.
No, well, how would you... I mean, if you wanted to go into town or call a taxi...
No, just say, if I wanted to say hello to you, I'd say Jambo and Barriako.
Jambo and Barrymore.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know Jambo and Barrymore, did you? No, he didn't know, Mark. Do you know the name for Will You Please Marry Me in Swahili?
You could always give him tuition.
You know, do you know what it is?
Offhand, no.
No.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I wish I hadn't started. Look, sigh of relief come over Mark there. So, where did you meet?
At wedding reception.
At a wedding reception. Where was that?
Kensington Exhibition.
Kensington Exhibition. Is that
Yeah.
normally you normally have weddings at an
Well,
exhibition?
this one is a large affair. There are over 500 people there. And,
500. Blimey,
yes,
they went for it, didn't they?
They certainly did.
Yeah. Did you get any cake?
we managed to get just very little,
about.
yes.
Well, you would, especially up and throw the crumbs over the lot of them. Be the best way. And what about your wedding?
Our wedding.
Brighton Racecourse.
Where?
Brighton Racecourse.
Brighton Racecourse.
Correct, yes.
So your friends had it at the exhibition centre, and you had it at Brighton Racecourse. Yeah. Did you all go over the jumps?
Yes, after the reception, yes.
After the reception. How many did you have at yours then?
Just about 600.
600?
Yes.
What, all family?
Family, friends, relations, and...
600 in a family?
Well, it's from two
Why,
families.
when you have your lot, there'd be about 3,000 of them there. Oh, you down here? That's unbelievable. It must cost you a fortune.
It did, but it was well worthwhile, yeah.
Cost my parents a fortune.
Oh, your parents pay for it. No wonder you're smiling. That's right. And welcome, Yankees. Have a good night with us. All right, let's play the game. All ready? OK. Now, the idea of the game is to get from one side to the other, and the first couple to get across gets a chance to go on to our jackpot tonight, Mark, and win anything up to £3,000. You tossed a coin earlier on to decide who's going first, so if you can go to your places, we can start. Let's give them a nice bit of encouragement. Here we go. Everybody's in their places. OK, now, to move across the arches, you've got to answer questions from various categories. I'll give you a choice of 2, 3 or 4 questions for 2, 3 or 4 moves. You give me an incorrect answer, your opponent automatically gets the opportunity to take this question and the remaining moves. All understood? OK, then, the first category is for you, Jeff. It's prickles and pricks. 2, 3 or 4.
3, please, Morgan.
Sorry?
3, please.
3. For your first move, which of these expressions means an irritation?
Prickly heat.
And for your second move, which of these is a kind of palm tree? Which of these is a kind of palm tree?
Prickly tang.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So, Mark, which of these is a kind of palm tree?
I'll go for a pricket.
Eh?
A pricket.
A pricket? No, that's wrong. So we come to you, Yagnis. Which of these is a kind of palm tree?
Prickling.
A prickling is wrong. It's a prickly pole. That's so that category has to go. Thank God for that. OK, let's go on to the next category, which is guns. OK? You lot can go home if you want. OK, the next category is guns. 2, 3 or 4, Jeff?
2.
2. All right, for your first move, what kind of gun was a Colt 45?
A revolver.
And for your second move, what kind of gun was a Lee Enfield?
A rifle.
That's right, 2 moves are yours. There we go. OK. All right. OK, Joan?
Yeah.
All right, now the first screen's absolutely free. You just come in here, Joan. On each of your moves, you can win a prize. It looks simple, but mixed up in the screen are those hotspots. That's what you've got to try and avoid. So you bank your prizes to avoid the hotspot. And what is a hotspot? Not a hotspot! OK, first screen, strike the screen. Here we go. Horse-drawn caravan holiday. Nice prize, that. It's a horse-drawn caravan holiday. You want to bank it, or is there something on the next screen?
Bank it.
Bank
Bank it.
OK, you're taking the holiday. Well done. That's a good start to the evening. And we go on to the next category, which is famous sea voyages. For you, Mark, famous sea voyages.
2, please.
All right. For your first move, who crossed the Pacific on the raft Kon-Tiki? Who crossed the Pacific on the raft Kon-Tiki?
Blythe.
Is wrong, I'm afraid, Mark. So, Yagnish, who crossed the Pacific on the raft Kon-Tiki?
Is it Cook?
It's not. So, Jeff, you can pick up these 2 moves. Who crossed the Pacific on the raft Kon-Tiki?
Heidel.
Heidel's right. And who sailed to New Zealand in the Endeavour?
Cook.
That's it. 2 moves are yours. All right. Back up here again. Yeah, good start there for you, Joan. All right, over you come. Just stand there and strike the screen. £200. A lot of money. Be nice for your holiday. You can either bank it or go on to the
Bank
next
it.
one. You're banking it? OK, they're keeping the £200. You're playing a very canny game. All right. We go on to the next category, which is gardening. For you, Mark, gardening.
Cheers. 2, please.
No? You
2.
put on gardening?
No, go on. 2.
2?
Yeah.
Right. Fine, here we go. Which of these gardening terms means to cut back the growth on plants or trees?
Pruning.
And for your second move, which of these terms means to move a plant from a small container to a larger one?
Potting.
2 moves are yours. There we go. All right. OK, Claire? Nice. Yeah. Pretty Claire. Strike the screen. Compact displayer. Nice prize. Compact displayer. Do you want to bank it, or is there something on the next screen? It's going over. OK, strike the screen. There we go. His and her dressing gowns and the compact displayer. They're yours. All right. We go on to the next category, which is for you, Yagnish, and it's general knowledge. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, where would you expect to find a distributor and a sump?
Car engine.
And for your second move, where would you find the obverse and reverse? Where would you find the obverse and reverse? Take a guess if you're not sure. I have to have an answer.
Is it a map?
No, it's not. Ragnish, sorry, not Ragnish, Yagnish, sorry. Where would you find the obverse and the reverse?
Coin.
A coin is right, 2 moves are yours. All right. Here we go. Okay, Joan? Yep. There we go, just come in a little bit there. Strike the screen. Ooh. All right, you haven't lost anything. That's 1 out of the way. On to the next category. It's for ITV. Mark, ITV. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, London's weekday ITV station is
10th.
And for your second move, Eastern England is covered by which ITV company? Eastern England is covered by which?
Anglia.
That's right, 2 moves are yours. All right. OK. All right, Claire. There you go. Strike the screen. £75. Do you want to bank it, or is there nothing on the next screen? It's entirely up to you. What are you going to do?
Go on.
Going on?
Yep.
All right, Claire, strike the screen. Ooh. You lose the £75, but you just got in the lead. We come on to the next category, which is, for you, Yagnish, British cities. 2, 3 or 4?
I'll try 2.
2. For your first move, in which city could you walk around the bull ring?
It's Birmingham.
Birmingham's right. And which city is known as the Granite City?
Aberdeen.
That's it. 2 moves, you're off. There we are. OK. Okay, Sima. All right. Sorry about the delay, but here we are. A sofa bed. Oh, God. Sofa
Carry on.
All right, you can move it around the room if you want. Never mind. Okay. You lost the sofa bed. It'll stop you making a lot of noise at night. Anyway, there we are. OK, we'll go on to the next category, which is sporting venues. For you, Jeff, 2, 3 or 4?
2, please, Mike.
2. For your first move, what sport would you mainly see at the following? Wimbledon.
Tennis.
That's right. And Ascot?
racing, horse racing.
That's it. Thank you. 2 moves. All right. Okay, Joan.
Okay.
Okay, number 1. Come over. Strike the screen. Duvets.
Go on.
You want the duvets?
Move on.
You can move on. Over you come then, Joan. There we are. Just stand beside this one. Strike the screen. There you go. You lost the duvets. Right, we go on to the next category, which is now for you, Mark. Children's choice. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
Happy little thing, aren't you? Say anything, he laughs.
Yeah.
All right, how many? 2?
2, please.
Who is famous for recording the following songs? Rolf Harris. What did he record? Rolf Harris. Take a guess if you're not sure. Rolf.
Goodness gracious me.
No, I'm sorry, Mark. So you, Yagnesh, do you know what Rolf Harris recorded?
2 Little Boys.
2 Little Boys is right. And for your second move, Peter Sellers and Sophia Loren.
The Owl and the Pussycat.
No, they didn't. They didn't do that. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, really, should I? Well, why not? Sorry. It's late at night. I've been recording a lot of these. I get a bit tired. Peter Sellers and Sophia Loren.
Goodness gracious me.
That's it. The 2 moves are yours. There we are. OK. All right, then we come, Joan, and strike the screen. Portable colour TV. Nice prize. You want to bank it, or is there something going on? OK, Joan, over you come. Strike the screen. £100 and the portable colour TV. That's yours. OK, we come on to the next category, which is heroes of Greek mythology. You've got some nice ones here, Mark, haven't you? If you'd have married her, you wouldn't have to go through this. Right.
Oh,
Heroes of Greek mythology.
Yeah,
2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. Which Greek hero was famous for his superhuman strength?
Hercules.
And for your second move, who sailed with the Argonauts to find the Golden Fleece?
Jason.
That's it. There you go. 2 moves. All right. OK, Claire, strike the screen. Hello. 10 LPs, cassettes or CDs? You want to bank them or are you going on? Over you come. Strike the screen. £150 and those prizes as well. All right, we come on to the next category. It's what's old, Yagnish. OK? What's old?
I'll try 2 again. I'll try 2.
OK, which of these is the name of a card game? Which of these is the name of a card game?
Old Man's Beard.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So you, Jeff?
Old Maid.
Old Maid is right. And which of these is a novel by Charles Dickens?
Old Curiosity Shop.
Yeah, you take the 2 moves. All right. OK. Just come in there, Joan, a little bit. We don't into 2 moves, so just strike the screen and see what happens. His and her leather shoes. Right, now, what we're going to do now, we're coming up to the end monitor here, so we're going to find out in a short while whether you're going to bank that prize or answer the main jackpot question.
Answer the question, Mike.
All right, I'm going to ask you this question, OK?
Yep.
You can confer as loud as you like, then I'll ask you again, I must have an answer. Good luck, here we go. Performers really struck it lucky when they appear at the Royal Festival Hall. Which famous 1951 event does the Royal Festival Hall commemorate?
The Festival of Britain.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
You're going on to tonight's final. There we are. OK, Joan, come down. That's it. Claire, you'd like to come across. Simmer. Oops. Are you OK? Nearly went there. All right, now, my lovely gentleman, your friend. OK, Simmer. There we are. Just join your husband. That is, like to stand there. Well done. All right, then, let's tell you what you've won. Agnes and Simmer, didn't you get anything at all?
No, I didn't get very far.
Oh, we'll sort that out. So, won't be long. How far did you get? Where did you go? There?
That's it, yeah.
What did you get? A hotspot?
Yeah.
That one. So. £100. There we are. All right, now we've got something to say. OK, Simmer, Yagnesh, you taking away £100 here. Have you enjoyed yourself this evening? Thanks for giving us a lot of fun as well. And well done. And Claire and Mark's got halfway across. You might have to ask her. All right, you're going to take away with you a CD player, his and hers dressing gown, 10 LPs, or cassettes or CDs of your choice, and £150. Had a nice time?
Yeah,
that's it. Thanks for being with us. Well done, Mark. OK. And Joan and Jeff, you've already won His and her leather shoes, portable colour TV, a horse-drawn caravan holiday, £300 you've got already, and a chance now to make that up to £3,000. Let's give all a nice round of applause, and each and every one of you will receive one of these as a memento of the game. You'd like to stand there, just face me. Jeff, just stand beside your wife. Here we go. All right, this is how we play the game. You've got to move across as before, but this time we play the game horizontally and vertically. I'll ask you which move you want to make. You shout out top, middle or bottom. If you look at the screen there now, you can see we've got 10 arrows, 10 questions and 10 hotspots. If I give you a question, it'll be true or false. You give me an incorrect answer, it becomes a hotspot. If you go for our top money tonight of £3,000, you cannot hit any more than 2 hotspots. For £2,000, no more than 3, and for £1,000, no more than 4 hotspots. If you go for the top money, but you fail to get right the way across, we're going to give you £300 for every successful move, but not for the hotspots. 2,000 will give you 200 and 1,000, 100. Your prizes are safe. Before you make your mind up, the computer will now jumble them all up. All right, they're gone. 1,000, 2,000 or £3,000. What do you think they should do? Here we go.
£3,000.
You going for it?
3,000.
They're going for the 3,000. Well done. That's it. There you go. Joe. You like to stand there, just face me. Good enough. There's a long way across there, but it can be done. All right, top, middle or bottom for your first 300. Top, middle or bottom?
Middle.
The middle one. Oh, that's not a good start, is it? Never mind. OK, Jeff and Joan, top, middle or bottom? We'll allow you one more. Top, middle or bottom? Just come around a bit, Jeff, that's it. Top, middle or bottom? Top. Just go for it.
Top.
Top. Top one. Oh, no. Oh, dear, what can I say? Well, that's it. That's your hotspots. When you're not out of the game, over you come. There's a long way to go, and people have gone from this far, OK? I know it's a very hard decision, but it's got to be the top one, the middle, or the bottom. Just get started. Top, middle, or bottom?
Bottom.
Hey?
Bottom. Go for the bottom.
You're going for the bottom? The bottom one. Don't be a hotspot, please. Oh, right, that's the question. OK, Garth Crooks is a famous painter of wildflowers. True or false?
False.
False is a footballer for Charlton. That's it. We're off. Here we go. That's £300. OK, just say there, top, middle or bottom for £600. Top, middle or bottom? Where are you going to go?
Top.
Hey?
Top.
Top your face. Top one. Come on. Yay! £600. You're not enjoying this, are you? She's like this all the time. All right, for £900, top, middle or bottom? Where do you want to go? Top, middle or bottom? Top, middle or bottom for 900?
Middle.
Hey?
Middle.
Middle one for 900, come on! Yes! That's it, we're on our way. Right, you're on the halfway mark. Remember, you mustn't hit a hotspot. For £1,200, top, middle or bottom? For 1,200?
Bottom.
Bottom? There we are, come on! Yeah, come! That's brilliant. And you're up to £1,200 already. OK, top, middle or bottom for 1,500? Top, middle or bottom? You're doing well. Hey?
Bottom.
Bottom, you're following the line. Come on for 1,500. Oh, never mind. Let's give a nice round of applause. Jeff, you'd like to come down here. This is side of me, Joan. All right, let's have a look at all the hotspots. Never mind. Let's tell you what you want, Jeff and Joan. OK, you're taking away with you a portable colour TV, his and hers leather shoes, a caravan holiday. You won £300 earlier on. We had that onto the money, £1,500. So you had a nice night?
Smashing.
Good. You've enjoyed it. Well, what a nice couple. That's it. That's all we've got time for. Until we see you at the same time next week. Good night. God bless.
Who fancies a speedboat? What do you mean you live in a flat in town? Well, try and win one anyway. Jim's up next with Bullseye here on Challenge. And coming up next, over on Pick, they're hitting the roads again, and you won't believe what's going on in Highway Patrol.